talk about emergency funds. Now more than ever, this is a huge topic in the personal finance space. What is an emergency fund? It's your safety net, your rainy day fund for the unexpected events in life. The pot of money you have set aside for when life decides to happen. And let's face it, life happens a lot. You blow out a tire driving down the road. Your dishwasher stops working. You have an unexpected hospital visit. You need a new cell phone because you dropped yours in the toilet. Been there. Things happen, and they happen every day. Things we do not expect, cannot account for, or simply can't control. And most of those moments when life happens requires money. Your emergency fund should have a minimum of 3 to 6 months of your total expenses saved in the event you're unable to work. As a financial educator, I like to see 9 to 12 months of expenses saved in an emergency fund. That said, beginning with 1 to 3 months and moving up to that 12-month marker is a great place to start. The important thing is that you start saving money. Any amount can help when it comes to unplanned circumstances. Let's use COVID-19 as an example of the importance of having an emergency fund. This is the first time people have been unable to work, not because they're not capable, they got in a car accident, came down with appendicitis, so on and so forth, but because of outside forces. A pandemic forced the shutdown of multiple companies, and those employees are now out of work. In this case, having an emergency fund with 3 to 6 months of expenses saved would have helped alleviate some of the stress of being out of work. It won't always be a pandemic that causes the need for an emergency fund. Other factors can impact your ability to work or obtain employment. This is why an emergency fund is so crucial. In order to calculate your emergency fund needs, let's take it back to your budget. Everything in finance seems to come back to your budget, doesn't it? Here's a simplified example of a monthly budget and how you'd calculate 1 full month of expenses so you can set a goal for your emergency fund. This is where we take our monthly expenses and multiply it by 3 months. Monthly expenses: housing, transportation, food, personal care, entertainment, pet expenses, loan payments, total monthly expenses. Now we have an average number for our monthly expenses, $3,679. I'm going to round this number to $3,700 just to give myself a bit of a buffer and make it easier to do the math for when I'm starting to save. If my expenses are $3,700 and I'm just starting to build an emergency fund, I want to target 3 months in savings for myself. 3 months of expenses total $11,100. That is a 3-month savings goal for our emergency fund based on our monthly spending numbers. It can be very difficult to save thousands of dollars. Take it a month at a time and track your progress. The more you monitor your progress, the easier it will be to see your wins. Plus, saving money does become a little addicting. You will truly enjoy the feeling of seeing your bank account balances increase and track towards a personal goal. Use our savings tracker tool to set your emergency fund goals and track your progress as you go. Figure out what your emergency fund has in it right now. Use your budget and determine what you're spending monthly. Make sure you're being honest with yourself and your numbers. Now it's time to set your emergency fund goal. Start with 1 to 3 months in mind and make that your target savings goal. Then start tracking your progress and building your safety net. Remember, life happens, and if you end up needing to use the money in your emergency fund, that's great. We have it there for that very reason. Continue saving, continue tracking, and keep setting goals that are comfortable for you, work for your lifestyle, and help you build your emergency fund. If you need help building your personal budget or want to step up your money game, visit us at financialfootwork.com and start our 12-week financial training program. It only takes 20 to 30 minutes a week to train your money like an athlete trains for success. Let's get started.